Okay, now, this is going to be the bed area. You got to think of it. There's the back window, all right? Over here, there's going to be a whole shelf, and it's going to be all different boxes. I know it's kind of dark, and you can't picture it. Right up here is that one box with the moon. That'll go right there. And then above it, this is all going to be painted. And it's going to be shelves and things for clothes. And over here, this is where the microwave is. I put a rack under here so that it can be spread there. And then it'll have a shelf coming up here. There's going to be really pretty tables and that'll be nice dressers when it's finished. Each one will have like silverware, whatever you want to do in it. Now that window, I'm keeping it kind of open because I have an air conditioner extra one. Now I'm going to put extra wood up here for storage. But this whole area is going to be completely glazed and beautiful, and it's going to be dark and just so that it's completely private. All right, when it's finished, I know you can't picture it, but it's going to be gorgeous. Now, the thing is with the table I'm trying to describe to you, along that back wall, see right there, that runner, that's wasted space. So I'm going to turn that into like where you can stick your books, your cups, whatever the things you want, right? But right about here, there's going to be one, and it's going to anchor up with a little latch up there. So if you get hungry or you want to just have it in your lap to write something down or just eat or something, you can eat it right there, and it'll lean back up again. You got to think of like a ship, okay, where there's a lot of no space. You have to go upwards. Now, down over here, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but I want to leave it so that it's open because I want you to be able to have a computer, you know, and over here, I don't have a lot of light over here. There's going to be lights coming up and going. Now, that thing with the chains that you saw, this is the cabinet area up above it. Now, I thought about it because the table was stupid. This is going to be right back there in between the pit bull and that dresser back there. That's going to be where my crossbow and my shotgun are going to go. So that's the safe right there. But across here, and it comes back down, there's a dog's crate because he has to have a place to stay. Those are going to be drawers, all right? Now, this is the decorative part that I had done with the chain. I just thought it was so cool. There'll be little things here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have a piece here and over there, and there'll be a flat board, and that will be a second bed, countertop bed, if somebody else wants to stay. And over here, this is all wasted space because there's no place for food. I got the bird. I'm going to turn this into an old chifforobe with a glass case where we can put stuff in it. That right there, that's going to have to be where the bird cage goes. But what's going to happen is it's going to be all dark and red wood, and the floor is going to be completely wood. I'm going to put mahogany up there on the walls. This is all going to be like stonework. It'll be beautiful when it's done, and that's what I've been busting my butt doing. And I know you can't picture it very well, but if you think about how cool those boxes were. Now, that one box reminded me so much of you, and that's what I'm trying to work on. I'm walking out there and hope I don't step on a nail. This one is, I haven't put the latch on it yet. It reminds me of the moon in space. I haven't finished it yet, and it'll put the latches like a galaxy it'll be. And that's where you could keep your stuff. And because there's not a lot of space, like I said, look at, you see how that is all inside there? And this is how it goes, you know, there'd be a latch or how like this, however you want it. You open it up and it's for your books, your computers, wherever you want to stash. But I'll put a mirror inside there. And like I said, these are all leaves that I had done on drawers everywhere inside there with the chiffons, the mosquitoes. And that's the other part of the section that's going to be a part of the bed. Now, that'd be a badass bed. So it's going to be gorgeous. I love you. I'm trying to leave next week. I'm trying to get this all together, and I still got to fix everything. There's so much stuff, so much wood, and look at the leaves I've been painting. That's all spray paint. I missed my calling it graffiti. But this is my wood and my shit everywhere. I'm like a construction queen. I pick it up every night, and it's raining. But this one, I've got so much beautiful wood. I'm having a great time, and I wish you were here. And I'm doing the whole thing with you in mind. Look at that. There's an extra handle right there I'm putting on. I put latches on so it locks. Those windows are going to be covered up. They're going to be with like glitter paper, whatever, but I'm going to have it so that you can have it dark and just be fucking quiet. You know, go where you want to and not even have to look at people. That's the thing. And I'm very good at it. This here was always the space. Now I got all my antiques and tools under there, and you can lift it up, and the dog, and I got drawers. So once I get it varnished, I love you. Okay? I hope you're trying to get it. You're so complicated. Bye.